afternoon, everyone. How y'all doing out there today? Today is March 3rd, 2026. Welcome to Tier 1 Recovery Weekly Podcast of Self-Care. Today we have James Brown, which is myself, and Mr. Gaylord.
How you doing, everyone?
Here to represent Chosen Generation and Tier 1 Podcast. And my first question today is, do you care about your self-care?
Yes!
Oh, yes, that's a wonderful hand clap, and that's a great thing that's going on. Today, we're going to be dealing with eternal lies. What type of eternal lie have you been telling yourself? The first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool. By Richard Feynman. That's his quote. So today, if I can, I would like to go out and ask the audience a question, if anybody is willing to answer it. My question is, what type of lies have you been telling yourself this year?
Anybody? Miss Lois?
For me, I was always telling people that I'm okay. And deep down, sometimes I really don't be okay because there be so much stuff going on in your life sometimes with your children, you know, you're thinking about different things and it gets the best of you sometimes. So that's one of my biggest lies of telling I'm okay even when I'm not.
That's understandable. What you're saying. I just got a phone call today on just what you're talking about, and they asked me, were you okay? Because I didn't look good the last time they seen me, but they want to inquire about me to someone else, but you know, they didn't want anybody, they want to be in my business or somebody else telling them my business and everything. So she finally called me today and she asked me, how are you doing and how's everything? And it's hard for us to explain because we don't want to put that stress on anyone else on how we're feeling when we know what they're going through already. So we try to look out for them by not being truthful about ourselves to them. So I get exactly what you're saying.
Yes, I see that is a problem just for our culture. I think that we were built to say that we are right when we're not all right. Because society, when you say that you're not right, they feel as though that you may commit suicide, you may be dealing with mental challenges, and you may be on substance abuse, whatever that it may be, that it's always good to say that I'm good. You know, from the projects that I came from, and the place that I've been, you couldn't show no weakness. So every time they ask you, yeah, I'm good, I'm great. I ain't worried about nothing. If it ain't rough, it ain't right. You know, them the things that we used to speak about, and all the time we saying that, we still suffering. You know, I was suffering from a long time from that lie to myself that I'm all right. You know, I'm good. I'm gonna be okay. When I didn't know how to be okay. So that's one of the principles, is that you must not fool yourself, and a lot of us fool ourselves. A lot of us fool ourselves with money, with titles, with reputation, with material, you know, with cars, you know, all this material stuff, and never deal with yourself, you know. If I may, I tell you that I've been fooled for 40 years. You know what I mean? Living a whole lie. When I found out the truth, I had to start all over, and it was very hurting. So the next one is, what is the one truth? What is the one truth that you tell everyone else that you know is a lie?
What is the one truth that you tell everybody and you know it's a lie? Anyone?
I got a full set of dentures and I don't.
Bro. So if we could, there's another question, and it's if you stop lying to yourself today, what would you have to walk away from immediately? Now we gotta be honest, this is an honesty question right here. If you stop lying today, stop lying to yourself today, what would you have to walk away from immediately? Because you know it's not truthful and you've been living that lie, walking that walk.
Well, I can say that being totally honest, I realize that I'm an addictive type of person, and I have walked away from alcohol, and now I've walked away from sugar because I have a problem with overeating. So it's like, what do I have left? Since I have this addictive personality, I'm realizing now that I might have to walk away from Amazon. Because now I'm finding that every time I go online, that's the first thing I go to. And I want to shop. And every time I shop, even if it's Amazon haul, and it's just all those tiny little things, and even though they don't cost much, it's like I'm getting something out of it. I feel better when I'm done, and when it says you have purchased, it's gone through successfully, your order is in. I feel as if I've had that first drink, and then maybe I feel like I need more. It's almost like this. It's the same thing. So it might be something I have to consider. I mean, I'm gonna have to go shopping, of course, but maybe I shouldn't be shopping online. That's what I'm saying. I might have to just start going to the store. Yeah. Anyway, that's just trying to tell the truth.
That's great, tell the truth. Me and my friend, Mr. Gaylord, this is our first time doing this podcast.
Yes, it is.
And I would like to say that the first question was from the quote.
Okay.
Was from the quote. The second question was, what is the one truth that you tell everyone else that you know is a lie? It co-flows together. If you stop lying to yourself today, what would you have to walk away from immediately? The young lady said sugar.
Wow.
That's a hard thing to walk away from, right?
Yes.
But as I've been doing my research of addiction, I realized that was my first addiction. Sugar. Being from the projects, everybody heard of, hey, Kool-Aid. But you put 5 pounds of sugar in it.
They love it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And freeze it, and then the sugar get more potent. But then I found out that sugar feeds the dopamine. Sugar feeds the dopamine. It gives you a pleasure.
Parasite.
And the first time that I did that other thing called heroin, it superseded my pleasure. So now I stopped the heroin, and I got diabetes, but I still love chocolate. And when they say, ain't you diabetic? Well, we just got them talking about it. I said, yeah, but I'm good. Lying to myself. Lying to myself. So if I have to stop lying today, it would be about stop lying about the sugar. It's hurting, it's hurting, it's hurting.
And also, with that, as it says, if you stop lying to yourself today, what would you have to walk away from immediately? Sometimes that's people, places, and things, especially when you're on a journey to recovery. You cannot stay around the same people, the same places, and doing the same things because you're not living truthfully. You still living that lie. So one thing immediately you have to do, you have to walk away. I did that. I walked away from certain people, certain places, and certain things. It's just some places that you cannot go to anymore because it automatically, with some people, it's a backslide. Some people just cannot go to certain places anymore. I have friends that you said in projects, I'm talking about Aspen Place in Passaic. As long as they stayed away from Aspen Place, they were 100. They were great. I mean, for years. But soon as they get back and they touch down in New Jersey and they come to Passaic and in the village, the projects, Aspen Place projects, about 3-4 days later you see them and it's a total change. They're on a bench, they're asleep, out of their mind, gone, because they came back. And then the first thing, God bless the dead, his name is Stacy Hilliard, passed away last week. You know, he was like, I gotta get out of here. And that's one thing we helped them do, got out of there and then get their self together. And sometimes you just can't come back. You gotta come visit and visit certain places. But there's those places that you just cannot go to anymore. You have to put that in your mind. And if you're doing it, you're still living that lie.
I agree with you, 60-40. And I know that a lot of people can't go back to places, but I had to come back. You know, me, talking about my recovery, I had to come back because I went to many cities, I went to many states, lived there, but I took me with me. And every time me heard the price, I said, what? Send me 100 bricks. Send me 50 grams. Damn, here I go again. So I said, in order for me to move somewhere and to stay strong somewhere, I got to get strong in Paterson. That's just for me. Because all the work and all the things that I did was here in Paterson and a little bit of Aspen. I know some people over there say, you know, but I had to conquer Paterson, and I haven't conquered it yet, but I'm doing a hell of a lot better. You know what I mean? Not because of the people, places, and things. It's because of the changed behavior. You know, I love my people. I be with my people. I hang out with my people. But my behavior is not like my people. Yo, Shy, you want? I don't do that no more. Is you crazy? You ask me that again, brother, we done. I've been here for 7 years fighting. You want to still offer me that stuff? You're not a friend.
And see, that's where it comes in. Some people you just have to walk away from.
Yeah.
Because they don't mean you no good. Some people are scared, and this is a true statement. Some people are scared of your recovery because now they don't have that partner or that friend no more. They can call you at any time. Yo, I'm on my way. I'm with you. I never left.
Yeah.
You know, I put it in my head, in my mind that I'm done, and I was done.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all, and that was enough. And I never went. I still, to this day, I was just over there yesterday and the day before because I walked past the same people and they still show me love. I show them love.
Yeah.
But I know some of those person, places, and things that have to do with me, myself, my temple. So I'm not inviting them into my temple anymore. So now that's another way of saying I can walk past you, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep it moving because now you're not a part of my temple
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. And you'll break me down before you build me up.
Exactly.
You know, a lot of people, have the lie also of that we care for you, we believe in you, we trust you, we pat you on your back, we help you. All those is lies. You know what I mean? My father always told me, if you let somebody build you, they could destroy you. Not saying that you don't need help, but we do need help. But we have to move on. We have another question. Why are you more afraid of the truth than you are of living a comfortable deception?
That's a good question. And some of that goes to because you're scared you're going to lose out on some of your friends and your people that you've been with all that long. Oh, I don't do that more. Oh, you don't do that. Oh, you can't hang with us no more. Yeah, he can't hang with us no more. Someone has something?
For me, I can't say that I didn't love that deception that I was in. I just didn't know. And for some of us, until you reach a certain age of to thyself be true and to find yourself approved, seek and find the knowledge to find yourself approved, you would never really know that you're in a deception. You would never know that you were sold this lie. The understanding of you gotta work till you're able to retire, you're in debt from birth without ever actually acquiring any debt. Those things are awakenings for me. Like all of that was deception. All of that I gotta build credit was deception. How can I build something if I didn't have it? Even though those are somewhat existential things as far as people, places, and things, and like being fed a lie, that still entires to that. My freedom. What is freedom? When you look at life today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that made me so uncomfortable. I had to break myself. Like I had to break myself down to the lie can't even lie to me. The lie have to tell me the truth for me to laugh and be like, you know what? I'm so glad I can look at myself in the mirror and see the true me. Because I don't have to accept what's around me because that's the way that is. That's not the way that I am. So and that was really uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable.
You saying uncomfortable, we looking for comfortable.
Oh, like I was so comfortable that now I'm uncomfortable. That's basically what I'm getting at. I'm so uncomfortable that I can't not want to help. Like even with the podcast, that's out of that's from that comfortable sitting back. All of this, everything that's going on in my life now comes from me being comfortable in the lie. Because I had changed from that to this. Now I'm uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable that I don't want to remember what it's like to be comfortable.
As I look at the podcast as being self-care, do you care about your self-care? And you have to, let me see, you have to live in your deception for your self-care. You have to live into your lie for your self-care until you really know what self-care is. The heritage of a family. The grandfather tough, the father tough, the uncle tough, the grandmother tough, the brother tough, the cousins tough. Therefore, they want to make you tough when you were never tough. I'm speaking about me when I was always a mama's boy, but the deception of me created this lie for me. As I said, the lie for 40 years. I'm very comfortable in this lie, and this lie is killing me. This lie is hurting me. This lie is hurting everything around me. This lie is making my mother sonless, my sisters brotherless, my wife husbandless, my children fatherless, because of this lie that started from the second generation. That I must be a hustler. That I can't work for the white man. That I gotta be a Muslim. That I gotta say Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah barakatuh. That I gotta say peace, God. That I can't speak about Jesus. But there's a white man religion. All these lies was told to me. I don't need no job because I can stand in front of the building all day. These was lies that was created through family. It's not just the system that lied to you, the government lied to you. It's that the people lied to our great-great-grandmothers and great-grandmothers and grandmothers and mothers that they couldn't read past the 4th grade. After the 4th grade, they go to work in the field, so they start listening to what the pastors say, what the masters say, and become parakeets. Never open up the book for themselves. When I opened up the book for myself, all the lies fell off. Like I said, after 40 years, I had to rebuild myself. You know, I like Jay-Z is one of my greatest artists. Because he said, I'm about to go. He said, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. He didn't stay the same person, that we got to always reintroduce ourselves. Mr. Gaylord.
Yes, sir. Mr. Brown.
You turn around fast. You
Gotta be attentive.
Very attentive. You know, what you say about the last question, you know, why are you more afraid of the truth, if you are?
We're gonna say that are you afraid more of the truth? No, I'm not. I'm not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, because there's no need to. Because I'm living my truth.
All right. He's living his truth. We all living our truth.
Now let's
Not
ask
living
a
a lie no
question.
more. Now we gotta ask that final question before we leave.
Do you care about your self-care?
Yeah!